Look there, look there. There.
Oh yes, there they are. You can see them running across the bank. There he goes, right to the top. Wow. Okay. And there we are. Just across the road. It's beautiful up there. Gee, look at that. Here's our view from our window, from a van window. Really peaceful, nice and quiet. Only noise we'll get tonight, I think, will be the cars going past. Okay, firstly I've got to tell you, we just finished the guided tour, and that guy, he really is so knowledgeable, and I can promise you I'm never going to remember half of what he says, a fraction of what he said. And there is Wallace's Tower over there. It's a memorial to Wallace. But okay, let's just go in. There are some original parts. This place has been built. You can see difference in the stone. So I'm not going to be able to remember dates, but they do say that they don't have any hard and fast record of how old this place is. It could be between 2,000 and 3,000 years old. Another thing I can tell you, that Robert the Bruce, he actually did have this place demolished, so I can tell you that. You're going to see there's a different colour to this building. That is, it caused quite a lot of controversy when they were redoing this place, because they did it this colour, but this evidently was the true colour of this building. What's it, a royal gold or something?
Yeah.
Yes. Something like that, royal gold. So it's you've got to do, you've got to, if you're here, you've got to come to Stirling. It's an incredible piece of history. There are so many things to see and hear about this place. I'm going to show you something that's interesting. There was a well that the people at that time used to use, and this is the well here, and
the water that came from the well wasn't really drinkable because they got sick.
They used to get sick. So what was...
Then they could also give beer to them.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, as part of the salary, the daily salary they got. Well, how much was it?
I don't know.
Equivalent to...
Quart or pint or... I don't know.
I think it was more than that.
But it was... in those days, that was a lot more than it is measured today. So... Yeah, so they
I thought it's a gallon.
It was a lot, but they couldn't drink that water. They got too sick. Now another thing is to show this rampart here with these guns. The Jacobites, they were actually encamped. The Jacobites never really attacked this castle, so we've been told, and. With the Jacobite rising, there was these guns. I believe the Jacobites had their guns somewhere down there, and they fired on the castle. And these guys here, like Timmy sitting on the gun there, they fired back and demolished the Jacobites' gunnery. So the Jacobites decided to roll up and leave. This part of the castle evidently goes back to the 1300s. It's the oldest part, the oldest part of this castle. and it leads us to where they kept the armory, and there's some works here. They did those buildings over there. Evidently, was where they kept the powder for the cannons. It was out of the actual castle itself, so if there was an explosion, it wouldn't actually damage the castle itself. And we just walk along. This is the northern, I think it was the northern gate. And if you just walk up these steps, it takes us along. We'll go to the top and have a look at the view, then we'll go back into the actual castle itself.
Well, we couldn't get that close to Pockup, huh?
No, we
I
were.
now see what you mean with that roundabout. We could have stayed there.
I was just saying to Annetta, I suppose we could have parked, we could have stayed there for the night, but we were in a good spot, so
Yeah. Look at the view, Timothy says. Let's go and
it's
have a look.
incredible. And we have to give a big shout out to Annetta's uncle, Jan, and he's been a huge inspiration as well. We've come to a lot of the places that he's recommended, and Stirling Castle has been one of them. He said we mustn't miss it, and I'm so grateful that we've been able to do it. And Gretna Green was another one he recommended we must come to, and we did that as well. And that was again one of those amazing places you have to go and see, you have to experience it. So thanks Jan, we do appreciate all that you've done, and we very fortunately have a heritage card. Well, I think we've got a couple English heritage card, which even allows us into these places, but it's still, we've got to pay a percentage, a 50% here. And
But this is well worth, no matter what.
there's
you
a big
price,
thanks
yeah,
to Nick. He's actually paid for that, and it does cost money. So
please subscribe so we can keep doing this stuff.
yes, so please subscribe, share. You know, we do all this. It's free of charge. People can sit and watch it and experience these things. It takes a lot to do all this videoing, and then the editing takes hours and hours. And all we ask is that you subscribe and share and watch. Yeah. And look, if you don't enjoy it, that's fine. You don't have to watch. You can give a thumbs down if you like. It's fine. But or comment. But yeah, we do this to share it with people, and you might never get a chance in your lifetime to come to this place. So we're trying to share it, and yeah, that's where they would have kept the powder for the guns. So you can see there's the walls of the castle up there. That's beautiful views. And I think let's go to what they call the royal courtyard.
Yeah.
They were saying, what did he say? That they cooked the king's meal here, and they think that there was a route from here through to I think it was the main hall or banquet hall, or yeah, that's where the king would have eaten his food. We're going to go into that. We'll go into that now. That's the one that's painted this colour. Okay, we're just going to come into an area that is. This is what you would have seen. This is what it would have looked like. This is what the kitchen would have looked like in those days. It's just a mock-up. Preparing the king's meals and all the royalty that was at the castle. I don't know who else would have got their food here. Maybe the people that would have worked here. This part of the kitchen, which is slightly away from the rest of it, this is where they would have baked all the bread. You can see all the loaves. We're now entering the royal courtyard, and okay, we're entering the Great Hall. Now that roof that you're looking at, that was replaced because evidently when the military were in here they put a different roof on, and they kept very detailed records of this original roof, and when this was being no longer used for that military purpose, they came in and they restored this roof. So this is the original roof that was here. They put it back, and there's not one screw, not one nail. There's nothing metal there, nothing holding it together, no gussets or anything like it. It's all held together with possibly wooden pegs. They mentioned how many thousands of pegs were used. It's a beautiful hall. They had these 4 big fireplaces here to keep people warm.
And this is the largest and finest medieval hall in Scotland, and it could hold up to 500 people. I don't know how you would fit 500 people here. It must be quite narrow. But,
And you could also fit them up there.
yeah, well,
That's where the band.
music.
Yes, that's where they would play the music. So
and also up this one here, they
Yeah.
had the trumpets.
yes,
Play
yeah,
trumpets for when the king and the queen would arrive.
yeah, up there. There's the Queen of Scotland and the Bonnie Prince. What would you like, Bonnie Prince? What would you like to eat?
Subway.
A Subway. What is a Subway? We've only got pigs' heads and
I'll have a loaf of bread.
a loaf of bread. No Subway. What is a Subway? Maybe we can introduce Subways to Scotland.
You put a piece of bread on, you have some vegetables on a piece of bread.
Only a piece of bread, not a roll.
No?
No, okay.
It's a bread.
Oh,
It's a nice
It's a baguette, it's a bread.
oh, okay.
And then what?
And then I want some salt with it. And then I want some salt and pepper and some cookies.
Okay, thank you. We'll do. There, Your Honour.
And the queen would like some chocolate cake
Oh, okay.
and some.
You can cancel the Queen's order.
These murals that have been very beautifully painted was done by Valentina Jenkin in 1628 to 1629, and this was all to welcome home Charles I to Stirling Castle. You can see the royal jewels of Scotland. I don't know if it's going to come out so well. They're in those rectangles there.
And they said he promised to come back every 3 years, and he only came back once.
Yeah, that's right. Because he actually left the country.
Yeah.
This is the Queen's bedchamber.
chair looks very comfy, doesn't it?
It does look comfortable, huh? This would have been
Interesting that in these beautiful rooms, the king and the queen, they didn't sleep in here. But they say they got dressed and they prayed and they watched them here. But they slept in small rooms close by. I don't know if it had to do maybe it was warmer in the smaller rooms or I'm not sure. But they say only the people closest to the king and the queen would be able to come here and stay.
Thank you everybody that's been watching this video. Please subscribe, give a like, give comments. We really appreciate that you watch these videos and subscribe.
Thank you, everybody. I'm glad you came along with us. I hope you enjoyed it. And
We certainly did. This was a 10 out of 10 for us.
thank you, Jan. Give it a big thumbs up. Thank you so much. Okay,
Please subscribe. Please subscribe. We're so close to 100 subscribers.
Yes.
yes, Timmy's very persistent there, so maybe it'll get through to people. Thanks a lot. Okay.
Thank
Bye,
you,
everybody.
Bye. Bye.